night divine. Chain shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet times of joy in a grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Let ever praise thee. Noel, Noel, oh night divine. Noel, oh night divine. Oh night divine. Now straight from the North Pole, the Boca Raton, it's the Brooklyn Cafe show of Don and Freddie. What I do?
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
I had things. I lost my things. Oh, here they are. They're stuck to me. Can we fix the camera, please? Put Freddie's head in. Thank you.
Welcome,
taller over the
welcome.
weekend?
I don't know. The camera got
I
shorter.
think you got taller. That's all. And Casey, can you turn that light this way, please?
What are you on the? You're doing these things on the move?
I know I tried to do it beforehand, but
I think you better turn it that way.
More? Which way are you turning it?
No, it's right.
You want to keep me more in the dark?
No. Put it on her.
There you go. Much better. Thank you very much. All right, we're flying and we going. Cooking like butter. This is my ode to Julia Roberts dress, by the way. Remember that movie?
Don't remember that part of
Pretty
the movie.
Woman, when she's at the Polo Grounds.
She did who.
Yeah, Yes, we're going to find that scene.
Pretty Woman
Right?
was at the Polo Ground?
Yes, he took her to the Polo Grounds and she totally didn't fit in. She had her white hat and she had her dress on with the polka
The
dots.
Polo Grounds.
Yes, when Richard Gere took her out to meet his friends at the Polo Grounds.
The Polo Grounds is baseball.
No, baseball's baseball. Polo is polo.
That's
are you
why
talking
that's
about?
why I'm looking at her in this.
What are you talking about?
The Polo Grounds is a baseball station,
Where?
a baseball field. It was actually
Ever been to the Polo Grounds in Wellington? And there's horses and there's people on the horses.
polo,
Polo.
not the Polo Grounds. Polo. He took it to Polo.
At
He
the
didn't take
Polo
it to the
Grounds.
Polo Grounds.
What are Polo Grounds?
The Polo
there
Grounds-
you go. Thank you very much. See
The
that?
polo. Okay, that's polo.
Yes.
Yes.
Where
the
do they play polo?
The
Do I
polo.
look like Julia Roberts now?
The polo grounds, except you got the wrong hat. The polo grounds are where the Brooklyn Dodgers played.
New York Giants.
Oh, the New York Giants. The New York Giants played baseball. Was it in Jersey?
It was actually in Upper Manhattan.
I thought it was in Jersey.
No.
No. So the polo
Who's on
grounds.
first? It's all about my dress. Is how it
The
started.
polo grounds.
Yeah.
Is a famous icon of a stadium that they tore down. The Giants went to California. The Mets took their place, or I think the Mets took the Dodgers' place because they were the Brooklyn Dodgers as well. I don't know if they played in the polo grounds.
Okay, the Mets played in the Polo Grounds when they first started.
The Mets. They
And
replaced
then
the
they
Giants.
built Shea Stadium, and then they tore the Polo Grounds down a little later.
So when you say the polo grounds, I think of that.
Again, this is where the boy from the Bronx and the girl from Boca are two different worlds apart. I think when I was in college, I went up to my roommate up in Palm Beach, and she took me to the polo grounds.
I've been there in
Thank
Wellington.
you. In
I am
Wellington.
totally with you.
Thank you.
I had a host that did a show that used to ride the horses, and she's that tall girl. I can't remember her name.
Polo.
And she used to play polo, and
And
she
pre-
went to play polo, but she
Where?
never called it the polo
Where'd she
ground.
play?
Up in Wellington,
On what?
the polo stadium. But it wasn't the polo grounds.
I made that up in my head, the polo ground, but I didn't realize it
But
was
this
another
is what I'm
place.
saying. You took me back to New York.
I'd never heard of the polo grounds in New York. All I'm thinking of is Julia Roberts in my dress at polo.
At polo.
Totally
That's it.
agree.
Here.
Don't say grounds.
Totally agree with you.
You totally see that.
I've never heard of
First
the
of all,
other-
you can agree with her, but
Never
you would
heard
be
of the other
wrong
place
also.
in New York.
Me neither. I've never heard
He
of the other
has.
thing.
But
Yes,
I've
because he's
also
from
heard
New
of
York.
Polo areas being called Polo Grounds.
I have never heard of the stadium up in Wellington.
Have you ever seen polo? Ever
I,
been?
I went and shot some film up there. She was good. She was tall and hit that ball all over the place.
Pretty amazing.
She was actually a champion. You remember her? She came here once.
Who, Lisa?
I don't remember. her
Lisa
name.
Dwoskin could do it.
No, it wasn't Lisa DeWass. It was another lady. I met that lady in the elevator at when we were at
Beasley,
Beasley.
iHeart. Okay.
Beasley. And her boyfriend is still friends with me, her ex-boyfriend is still friends with me. I met her riding down the elevator, and I looked up and I said, man, you one tall lady. What do you do? And she says, I play polo. I'm a champion polo player. And she brings up the phone, and it shows her her garb and trophies and the horse and the mallet, super duper. And then I talked her into doing a show. She did a show like for 2 months with me, 3 months,
Nice.
from the polo stadium.
All about my dress. How'd we go from my dress all the way over to another show? Well, that's how we so digress at the
But
cafe.
you have the wrong hat.
It's better than, well, I guess I just need like a brown brim is what I need, right?
You need a big brim.
A big brim.
So this is why you wore this dress today to honor?
No, but every time I wear it, I didn't buy it thinking of it. I buy, because I buy everything online. I never know what it's going to look like till I put it on. I get these great deals on clothes, and they don't fit, some of them. And then I have to go to the alterations. By the time I'm done with the alterations, I probably could have bought the dress new for about the same amount of money without the alterations.
First of all,
There you go. See, I just need a brown.
what's her name?
Julia Roberts.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so I'm going to tell you. I'm going to
I
tell
look
you.
like her, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yes.
tell you what a lot of people don't know but do know. You ever heard that? Don't know but do know. A lot of people call Dawn, my God, you look like Julia Roberts,
Oh wow.
Yes.
right? Over the years, I've heard it time and time again. So every time she does this little bit, I laugh. Because she's mimicking Julia Roberts. Because she knows now, for the next couple of months, she's going to get, oh my God, you look like Julia Roberts.
I never knew. Now I can see it, the resemblance.
We're about the same age, so there
So-
she was very young. In that picture, not me, but in that picture that
Do
they
you
just
like
had
that
up.
picture? Like
Of
that
her?
movie? No, the
The
movie.
movie? Who wouldn't like that movie? It's Richard Gere.
Oh, please.
And it's this whole Cinderella story
Oh,
of he
please.
picks her
The
up,
thing with the umbrella, I never liked
the
it.
umbrella, the limousine,
I
the
didn't
whole
like that
thing.
either.
The
He's
whole,
afraid of the fire escapes. And I gotta tell you something, him grabbing the fire escape, that don't happen
I was going to
either.
ask, is that a real thing?
That don't happen. There's a hook, you gotta unhook it.
I was going to say, how romantic. It's like officer and a gentleman.
Same thing,
Right with
Richard
Deborah
Gere
Winger?
again.
Oh yeah, it is Richard
Again.
Gere again.
This guy's always in the officer and the gentleman mode. Meanwhile, you know, he's a little freaky deaky, but
I don't think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Richard Gere.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
he's
we're all aging.
Played a great role in Chicago.
Yes.
But if you're a Julia Roberts fan, from what I understand, there's a new movie coming out, I think Friday, where she plays, the protagonist in a thriller, and will change your whole viewpoint of Julia when
That's
you
what I heard.
what's a protagonist?
well, the main character, the one that makes things happen.
Versus the
I-
antagonist.
I thought it was just an American word. I don't think it's an English word.
I don't even know what it
I
means.
say
to be
that when I
Do
don't.
you know what Antarctica means? I found this out over the weekend.
frozen land.
No.
What's it mean?
Without bears.
Antarctica has bears.
No, Antarctica does not have bears. Apparently, Arctica must have bears, but Antarctica does not have polar bears. So you know how you walk around Boca? I went home and I went on the treadmill for a couple miles on Friday, so I decided to let me go walk through Antarctica. It's lovely because they have penguins. I love penguins. And so, I don't know why, I always love penguins. They're really cute. So there's 2,000 couples of penguins living on this island in Antarctica. There are no polar bears, hence it's Antarctica without
That's
bears.
why the penguins went there, because the bears eat the penguins.
I was just going to say the bear. I was going to say that. I was going to
They
say
eat
it the
the
other way
penguins.
around. The penguins ate the bears, but I don't think
No, I
that
don't
would
think so.
happen.
No, the bears eat the penguins.
And I think penguins are monogamous. They find a mate for life. Did you know that?
I suppose.
I learned that in Happy Feet.
Yes, right? Dylan's like, yes. They find a mate. They find them, give them a pebble, like an engagement ring, because that's what they do. And
Give 'em a
mate-
pebble?
Yes. Did you ever see the pebble and the penguin?
Yeah.
You ever take your kids to the movies? And the male gives the female a pebble, and that's their mate for life. Yeah.
And
Sally,
they're
I could have
monogamous?
gotten off with just a pebble.
Just
No, I'm not a
okay.
penguin.
You know, what I don't understand is how a penguin knows a penguin from a penguin of a flock of penguins.
Why? How do you know a person from a person?
I don't.
penguin.
All you women look alike.
Thank you, Josh. Even I heard that. A penguin is a penguin.
Come on, you can't compare people to feathered creatures that all look the same. Every penguin
But to
looks the
them,
same.
they don't. They see the
Maybe it's a
difference.
scent.
They probably we all
A
look.
cent? Maybe it's 3 cents.
Could be.
We all look the same probably to a penguin.
And then they lose their feathers before they go into the waters for the
How
winter.
much did you run?
Oh my
2.5
God!
miles. That was a very
Oh my
long
God.
time. I learned a lot about the penguins. They molten? Molt where they lose their feathers, so they kind of stay stagnant as they lose their feathers before they go into the water of the
Why?
winter.
Why do they molt?
Because you can't go into the water with their feathers.
But
Which I
why?
don't,
Why
there
do-
you go.
but why
Aren't
do they do that?
adorable?
No,
Oh.
I remember the penguins from Batman and Robin.
No, but not those. That's like these penguins.
Do you know that was the only penguins history I ever had in my life growing up? Never went to the zoo. Never knew what a penguin was. Batman and Robin taught me penguins.
Danny DeVito? That's how you learn penguins?
No, Danny DeVito's a movie you guys know, but I know the guy that was in Rocky, the coach, the
Oh, the guy
manager.
that just passed away?
Yeah, he passed away. What was his name? The
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
The guy says, "Come on, you eat lightning and you beep thunder."
He was the penguin in the original Batman?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's how I saw
what's
him.
his
You
name?
never miss a name. He knows every name.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The little
It's
guy,
He was in
the coach.
Rocky. He was the manager, the
Burgess
boxing.
Meredith.
That's him.
He's
Ooh, that's
incredible. I
impressive.
wish there was a program we could put him on that won money for this.
There
Trivia.
is. There is. It's the lady that turns the tiles. What is the name?
Vanna White?
Yeah, what's the name of the show?
That's-
No,
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 it'd have
but
to be
just
Jeopardy.
like
But
anything.
I usually need a few seconds to come up with the answer, so I wouldn't be able to press the buzzer.
But you haven't practiced.
Yeah,
With a
I'll
little
teach you.
practice, you be beep, beep, beep.
We'll speed it up, Steve. Can make some
pretty
big
good.
money. We'll put it
Set it up, Sally.
Sally's like, she's going to take care of it.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. Are we doing Monday quarterbacking?
Yes, after this commercial break.
Or are we going to commercial?
We
first?
got some sports news coming up.
So you're finished your bit of and
My
you got
Julia
your, and
Roberts?
you got your mob hat. Can I tell you guys a secret? You see this hat? I thought that hat was mine, and I wore it to JC's concert, and everybody gave me compliments on that hat. The hat that I have, nobody gave me a damn compliment on. And it's the same color. So, what does that tell you, Batman?
You like my hat
I'm
better
gonna
than your
steal your
hat?
hat.
I got this at the South Florida Fair actually last year when we went to see Alana.
You did? Why?
Why'd I get a hat? Because I guess my hair wasn't. Because ode to Freddie.
Get the hell out of here, old to Fred.
Which is why I walked 2.5 miles. Because if you can do it, I'm like, I can do that.
You walked 2.5 miles because I did?
Yes.
I walked 3 miles. So you missed the half.
I got to find another half. The penguins were tired by then. I walked
Wow.
three loops around this island. I should do a fourth. I should go back.
How
and do
big
it
is
again.
Antarctica?
It wasn't Antarctica. It was just an island off in Antarctica.
And you didn't run into animals or anything like that
Just the penguins. Like, where's Mexico?
in North America?
There you go.
Dawn is now Boca Raton's foremost authority on penguins.
You ever have like an animal that you just love ever since as a kid? I always did all my science reports on penguins. I love penguins. I don't know why. So,
What is the name?
Sally, why do I love penguins?
I can't tell you were a penguin in a previous life, so I
Probably
really don't
wasn't,
know.
but maybe I had a zoo or
No,
something.
you did. You own some penguins. I mean, I don't.
What
know.
is the name of the giant lizards?
Iguanas?
Iguana?
Bigger. Dragon.
Komodo dragon?
What?
Komodo dragons?
Kimono dragons?
Okay. So on my adventures to TikTok, they have what those things eat, and it's everything.
They eat penguins?
They'll eat you. They'll eat humans. They'll eat the Empire State Building. They just swallow stuff. They take goats and swallow them
Oh my God.
whole.
They're like dinosaurs.
They have these razor sharp teeth that are full of poison. So when they bite
These?
those things,
Oh my
when
God.
those
Where do
things
they
bite
live?
you, I don't know, the Galapagos. I was going to ask,
Because it's got probably a person in it.
Somebody in that stomach.
Yeah, I
Where's
just said, yeah, the
that?
same thing.
they'll eat a horse.
That's what's in the stomach.
They'll
That's
eat a
it, yeah.
cow.
It's full up with something.
So the teeth in the back of the throat, when they bite you, they have a poison, and that's it. You're done, right? So they show, and on TikTok, they show them eating monkeys. They show them eating goats. One of them ate 2 goats at one time, and it's just like a
They're on the
dinosaur. Look, whoop.
Galapagos?
Do we
They're
have
in the
these in
garden.
Boca Raton?
Outside
Yes,
our
they're
studio.
by Dawn's house.
You actually sat and watched that happen.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, you look at penguins. I
But
looked
how
at
cute are
this.
penguins?
What?
How cute are penguins, though?
They're
cute.
adorable. I
Komodo
love
dragons
penguins.
are not
Birds.
cute. Penguins are cute.
I'm not into Komodo dragons or iguanas. I saw a huge iguana the other day with big orange thing hanging from its chin.
Yeah, the one
The big
That's not an
spiny back.
iguana. Oh, you mean the lizards?
No, it was like
The iguanas?
big as me.
Yeah, it was because I had a nightmare. I had iguanas falling from I told you, from my roof, and they fell in the garbage can. Whoop! See ya. I got a new way of bringing them down now, right into the
I'll
garbage.
get you our iguana catcher. I had a dream that the iguana catcher gave me the report of all the iguanas he took off to iguana camp because my house is in no-kill zone. 245.
Why in the world would you take an iguana, capture it, put it back in? It probably puts it across the street and it comes
I
back.
can't tell
you
you.
have to pay again to get rid of
I
it.
can't tell you they really do that, but in my mind, that's what I asked them to do.
Well, in the cold, they fall off the trees,
I
but they
asked them
do
to
come back
take
to
them
life.
away.
So do you have iguanas where you guys live?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
Out
I have a
west?
Do you
picture of a
keep-
big one
do you
looking
keep
through
them
my window.
alive? Do you get rid of them?
They just,
No,
they walk
No,
off.
it's
Signs
just,
are on that says to not be around them, like not, don't touch them, don't feed them.
Don't touch them. Don't
You can
feed
kill
them.
them
They
though.
breed.
It's not against the law.
No,
You're
It's
not
not
allowed
against the
to?
law.
I don't know.
No, it's not true.
I
You
took
can
a
get rid of them.
picture of one
I think
about a
some
month or so
neighborhoods, they're
ago out
strict
the
on
back
it.
window.
Home Depot sells a box, a gate for $50, and you catch iguanas all day long, and you pellet it to death, and then you put it in the garbage, and they take it away. I know people that have
You
given
what?
you pellet it. in
That's
the-
terrible.
That's
Well,
awful.
what are you supposed to do?
Call someone to
No.
come get them.
No, they charge you for that.
Animal
Yes.
control.
Thank you.
No, they
You
charge
can't just
you.
kill things because you feel like it.
You're the one that takes the roaches outside, and then they come back
You
inside.
can't just kill things. Doesn't that like make you feel awful that you're killing a life of some sort?
What are you
They're
talking
minding their
about?
own business, and you come up down and you just kill them.
First of all, they're not minding their own
Sally,
business.
I'll
they're just-
remind you of that the next time you ask me to kill a roach.
It's true.
What do you do with a roach? You feed it? Do you put sugar
I
out
tell
and feed a
Steve
roach
there's a
until it goes
roach.
this big? No, you kill it.
Well, no. Well, we for some reason have had a lot of roaches. We've had the pet
'Cause
guy
of
Palmetto
around.
bugs.
Palmetto bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till they start growing because you feed them. This one, there was one, calling my, I don't want to talk about it. I'm screaming like a woman down the street because it was.
I don't believe in killing anything, but I don't like
Do you eat
roaches, so-
hamburgers?
Do we have what?
Do you eat steak?
No,
lamb?
I don't eat red meat anymore.
You don't eat anymore? You
No,
eat chicken?
'cause- yeah.
What do you think the chicken was? It was
Well, I'm
walking?
gonna not have any more chicken.
You ever had duck? You ever had fish?
I have, but that was a long time ago
You
when
ever
I
had
was different.
snails?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. They were alive.
People created escargot, by the way.
We talk after the show because that stuff stinks. But
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
if you stop to think of some of the things you eat, you wouldn't. I mean,
wouldn't eat.
you
what
wouldn't eat
about
anything.
broccoli? That was alive.
Broccoli?
Yeah. There was a lady that was here on the show, and she put these stickers on it, and they could hear it talking. Remember?
Bro-
And
Yeah,
when I
I've-
bit it, it screamed.
The plant, it was singing, right?
It was singing
Yeah,
until
oh,
I
I'd love
bit
to have
it.
seen that.
I bit that. I took the leaf off it.
Maybe you remember
That
that.
again, Freddie.
No,
That
I
sounded
can't.
great.
I can't believe I did that
You
once.
guys, end of the short, you get to put this in today's show.
But that's what happened.
It was singing.
And it screamed when I plucked it.
No.
Yeah.
A lobster does that, though, when you put it
Now,
in boiling water.
I got to ask you, is it unmerciful when they take a lobster and
Yeah,
you throw it in
so-
a pot of boiling water and you hear it scream to death?
That's awful.
I mean, it tastes delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Ode to the lobster. But isn't that,
No, it is. It's
and
barbaric.
how do you cook, it's not barbaric.
Yes, it is. It's a lobster
How do
screaming.
you cook a crab?
Probably the same,
Same way?
Same way.
Does it
Do
scream?
they scream?
Of course.
A crab screams too?
They have to.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't-
I've only heard
I think
of
just
lobsters
lobster.
screaming.
I only think Freddie made that up, so I don't even think
Oh, no,
anyone's
it's
screaming.
true.
No,
They scream.
They squeal.
They squeal.
That's horrible.
Sad.
It is very sad.
That's
Matter of fact,
horrible.
let's go pick up some live lobsters. We'll boil them so you can hear it.
No.
With a little butter afterwards.
Reminds me of the viral video from not too long ago of the little girl saying, "I don't want to eat animals because you put them in the oven, and I don't think they like that."
She's absolutely right. Makes you think
You know,
of Josh.
you sounded just like her.
All right, we're doing Monday morning quarterback when we get back. More to come on the other side of this commercial break. Penguins or Komodo dragons? Again, how you and I even do this every day, I do not know. More to come. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection, with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs, a sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device, a 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it, and your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. I'm back anyway, because Freddie's making some coffee for Sally and doing whatever he's got to do. Sally, you've got your mic.
Yeah, I've got my coffee. He just brought it.
I
It's
know
a
you
little
have coffee, you have
cold.
a
It's
mic.
a little cold.
All right.
But
I'll
it's
have,
okay.
I'll have the maitre d' heat up for you
No,
as soon
it's
as he gets back.
It's okay. I didn't want to upset him. I told him it was okay.
I'll have the maitre d' heated up for you.
He did ask me if it was.
I love the thing you just showed me from Gino. From
Yes.
the screenplay, how he's really working.
Uh-huh.
He's got you strolling down the streets of Palm Beach.
Yes.
What you're wearing, how
But
you're
of
doing
course.
it.
Yes, yeah. But how he finishes, because he just found out about me being abducted. He had no idea. So he said, I can't remember exactly what he put at the end, but it was funny.
How does it feel for you guys to, even though it's the end, right? He's working backwards from the end to the forward, to actually get a scene and part of what you're doing from him.
It's surreal. I mean, he had sent me something, the first couple of chapters, quite a while back, because he was working on it a little while ago. And it's totally like you're talking about somebody else. It's hard to relate that someone's writing about you. I've never had that before. I've written about me, but I've never had anybody else write about me. But when I'm reading it, you feel like it's part of the movie. It's not real, but it's real because it's my story.
You know, Lynn had sent us, before he passed, may he rest in peace, a rough draft of the first 2 chapters of the book. And it was very rough, but we really got that great feeling that you know, something is happening. But when Gino sent us the end of the screenplay, that it really made us feel good.
How he's done it, and has her walking down the streets Friday, what she's saying, and then he reincorporates it. And then you walk down the street again, and there's an older. I've never seen it like that, which is amazing.
Yeah, because they write. I mean, I wasn't sure if that was part of the book or the movie. Obviously, it was the movie because he writes it like you would put in, or you stop, which you wouldn't put that in a book. You just stop because the movie you stop.
And I love the way he has her making eye contact with an old street person who they winked at each other, and it turns out that this old street person was one of them, one of her.
The aliens.
Who did this?
Gino. He just sent me a couple of paragraphs. He's doing the movie plus the book now.
Yeah. He worked backwards.
He just wherever.
final scene.
Yeah. He sent me the first 2 chapters a long time now.
No.
But it's got to do the fill-in now.
I love it. So we're going to talk more about that. All right, you ready to do some football? I didn't watch football over the weekend, but that's not true. I did. It was on all day at my house. The noise. They must have done studies about the noise of sports.
The noise.
The sound. You know how there's ASMR, and it's like crinkly, and it's all kinds of things you put in front of the microwave, just sounds.
ASMR?
Yes.
What is that?
What does it stand for? It's an acronym.
Or anything. But I can tell you, if you play like the theme song to Sunday NFL Countdown or anything like that, you'll see a man's head turn wherever the song is.
Yep.
Because
Football. There's something about the sound
that
of football.
theme song is just beautiful.
Or like the halftime sound or something.
And the commentators, there's something just about that sound that usually makes me shut down, but makes most men and Casey engaged in the whole concept
What
of Sunday.
sound would that be?
Sports.
I didn't know sports had a sound.
100% sports has a sound.
Oh, yeah.
It's the sound of entertainment.
Are you talking about the ESPN sound? Are you talking about...
Yeah, like
because
da-da-dun,
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 Yeah.
da-da-dun,
Are you talking
da-da-dun.
about
Yeah.
that?
Just the overall sound. There's just an essence of football. There's an essence of sports, from the commentators to the music to the commercials. there's an essence to the weekend on Sunday football.
Everything has to have an entertainment value to it.
Especially Sunday night with Carrie Underwood.
You need music.
Yes.
Music with everything.
All of it.
Monday Night Football is the funniest one. Who sings that song?
Sunday.
Huh?
Oh, Sunday night is Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Who's Monday night?
I don't think there's a Monday night.
Yeah, there is. There's a guy with a beard.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but it's a whole sound. So you were all talking about it this morning, and you got very upset, I must say.
Why was I upset?
Because
'cause the college
Alabama
football?
made it and Georgia didn't.
But that's college football. I just don't think it was fair that Alabama got in.
I know, but-
Alabama always gets in.
No,
Well,
it's the
here's
best.
why
It's the
Alabama
top
got it.
4 teams.
And FSU didn't.
Alabama didn't get in last year.
Alabama's in the SEC.
So is Georgia.
I understand, but I'm talking about why FSU didn't get in.
Okay.
Okay, and that's because the SEC, one of the 5 major conferences, has a much greater pull on the country and the media, and the ACC, where FSU is their conference, didn't advertise and advocate for FSU getting in. And they listened to the SEC and put Alabama in.
Well, the funny thing is that there are 4 teams that make it. Not true. There are 2 teams that make it. Because Georgia and Alabama are always going to be there, have always been there, and continue to always be there.
No.
And Georgia was undefeated all year, and they lose to Alabama, who is ranked 8th, and ends up 4th, when poor Florida is undefeated. Just doesn't make logical sense to me unless it's money. Then why have the bowl games? Then don't go for the number 1 team in the country.
Well, next year there's going to be a 12-team playoff.
Yeah.
I heard
Can't wait.
6. I didn't hear 12.
It,
I
it's
heard
gonna be it's gonna be a 12 team. So it's
What
not
is it
really
now,
it's
8?
not really the committee that
Four.
messed up the thing.
It used to be none. It used to be 2.
The BCS championship.
Used to be 1 played 2.
Yeah. But in baseball, remember, they only had the winner of the divisions. 4 teams went in, and all 36 teams stayed home. It's changed because of the money in the game. Same thing with the basketball, really taking it to craziness. What is this in thing that they're doing?
The in-season tournament is terrible.
What
I don't even
is
know.
that?
Get it.
I don't even get the benefits for it.
I don't get it. Like, what are you getting out of that?
Like,
They
let's
took
say,
Sally
let's
off.
say the Knicks are playing Milwaukee tomorrow, right? Because the winner of that moves on in the in-season tournament. And the wins count on your record. So if the Knicks win, which I doubt they're going to win, but if they win, they keep going and it increases. $500,000 per player if you win the in-season tournament. $500,000
And
per player.
all those
I was gonna
courts
say
too.
Wow.
Per player if you win. So this is about money. This whole thing in college and everything else is about money. But my goodness, if
The
you
transfer
play,
portal in college is about money.
But if you play in Florida and you went 13-0, now you can't control the schedule they give you, because if it's about scheduling the way you said, then I would say, well, give me Alabama, give me Georgia, give me the SEC to play against to see if I can get in.
They're having a big conference change next year. The Pac-12 is not a Pac-12 anymore.
Texas and Oklahoma are going to the SEC.
Yeah, a lot of teams are joining different conferences. So there's only going to be 3 major conferences now.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. Is Michigan the best team in the country?
Yes.
Right
Should
now,
they be
yes.
ranked number 1 over Georgia?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they are now.
I know,
They
but
should've
do
been
you
number one all
think that
season.
they should be?
Georgia.
Michigan should have been number 1 after they beat Ohio State and Penn State.
Oh, I guess
Georgia
you-
lost too many key players last year in the draft.
Yeah,
So
but that's irrelevant to the question. It's not about the draft. It's about the team. It's
That's why
about
I think
the
they're number
school.
1, because they beat the best 2 teams in their conference.
All right.
just
So
like-
now let me ask you: if Alabama diminishes Michigan, and Texas beats who they're playing,
So what, you're going to say Georgia should be in over Michigan?
I think that Georgia should have been in over Alabama. But you're going to.
But Bama just beat Georgia though.
I understand that, but Alabama lost to Texas, and they're both going.
Yeah, but they lost to Texas like the first game of the season, the second
It
game of the
doesn't-
season.
But you see, you can have an argument as to why anybody loses. They lost. That's it.
But the main reason that FSU didn't get in is because their starting MVP quarterback got down, and their second string quarterback went down.
Yeah, but that isn't part of the equation.
Yes, it is, because they want the 4 best
They
teams.
only scored 16 points the other night.
The past.
But the kids still won the last game.
No, I understand, but the past playoffs, there has been blownouts in the semifinals, and that's what they are trying to avoid at all
Oh,
costs.
you watch what happens in these. Alabama, I think, is too
I think
big.
right now the best 4 teams are in the playoffs
I
right
think
now. I
Alabama's
really do
too
think
big
that.
for Michigan.
I think Alabama. I think Nick Saban has
He's
a
just so
guardian
good.
angel. Because I've never seen a coach been able to pull it out for every game for this many years.
Nick Saban has a guardian money angel.
Yeah, because
Lot of
no,
money.
Nick Saban
Bama
has been
Big money.
dirty.
Every coach before Alabama.
Well, that's what I'm
every
saying.
one
He
of them.
plays allegedly, from what I've been told, dirty, but yet he still wins.
Big
so,
money. He has
We're-
big money behind
we're
him.
gonna
He could
see,
do a lot
uh,
of stuff with that kind of
we're going
money.
to see a huge difference in where a lot of people commit and sign to with these NIL deals. Since Bama can't have like the hedge over secret money laundering or giving them like these fancy cars to persuade them to come to Bama, every college has the opportunity to give a scholarship to individuals, and they can make money off their own profit,
Yeah, but
for themselves.
off their own, like endorsements.
off their own.
Yeah,
yes.
but
Yeah.
Alabama and Georgia have an advantage, because let's say that my son wants to go to one of those schools. They're gonna come back and say, my kids go to the NFL. They get drafted. So you come to this school, Alabama, Georgia, you're gonna get drafted. If you go to UCF, good luck getting drafted.
Oh, of course.
Well, but that's the difference.
Well,
And you
look at
could be
Michigan,
a
though.
five-star player. You're gonna go wherever you
Isn't
can get
Michigan's
drafted.
coach now being investigated?
He's been investigated twice this year.
Isn't he off the team?
No, he's
No, he
back.
was,
now.
back?
he,
He was
he was
suspended
suspended for
3
3 games.
Oh, he's
and
back?
What did he do?
He was
stealing
like signatures or
something about scouting or
You remember what the Astros
the other
did?
team.
Yes.
That in football.
Cheating?
In football terms.
Yeah.
You could cheat in
sign
football?
stealing.
Sign stealing.
Yeah.
Did you see the Knicks and the Toronto Raptors are in court
for what?
for cheating, for stealing a book? They stole a playbook.
Are you serious?
And it's all over the place. And there's a lot of bad blood when they play in Toronto. There's a lot of black. But you know something? All plays go to one thing: shooting the ball into the hoop. So when you call out a number, 3-4, 3-4, they know the plays. So they took, and the Knicks are taking them all the way to the Supreme Court from what I'm hearing. Cheating has gone wild.
It's gone wild. It goes all the way back to, the mop days.
Little League Baseball. You remember Little League Baseball when they go to the Little League World Series in Pennsylvania?
They've had their issues
Yeah.
too.
Do you remember when the New York City team had Almonte? He
Monte
cheated.
Davis?
Yes.
The girl?
No, Almonte, the boy. He was 16. You remember that? And they took the trophy away from the Little League team and gave it to another team. Do you remember that? Do you know who approved that kid to play in that series?
I
You?
can't wait to hear.
You're looking at him.
What do you mean?
I was the only Spanish on the board that can talk to him and his family. I could not believe that they couldn't get somebody else to do it. And they got me, and I went in there and I filled out the papers and I submitted it, that he was clean. I tried to go to the DR, I tried to get his age. Everybody told me the kid was dirty, meaning that he was too old. His uncle, the cop, comes to me the day before they leave to Pennsylvania. He tells me the kid is dirty. He's 16, Freddie. I said, you come to me now? And I knew this guy. He was a friend of mine. He says, I didn't know how to tell you. I run to Little League. I go to Pennsylvania. I drove to Pennsylvania to tell him, get away. They wouldn't let me in the stadium. When it came out that he was dirty, they came to see me at my house. The news came to see me and they said, you have to keep your mouth shut. I wasn't allowed to say nothing. Not a damn word, or I would have gotten sued. But I approved the kid to play in New York City, which went on to win
You
it.
didn't know he was
Oh, I knew.
16.
I know.
Just say you
Who
didn't
shut
know.
you up?
Little League Baseball in New York. They all shut me up. They says, you can't say nothing, because they had let it
How
pass.
do you get involved in everything? How do
I'm going
people
to tell you
find
something. That kid played against Pelham Bay. I had a championship team. That kid destroyed us.
Ever notice he finds his way in the middle of every situation?
That kid
From
was.
baseball to nail salons to you name it.
I'll never forget when the parents
Nail
walked around.
salons?
They walked around with birth certificates. And they held him up, and I took a picture, and I said, what is it? A birth certificate, he's clean, he's clean. Listen, I had another kid that was superstar, right? And he was striking out kids and everything else, and I went one day, and I took a measuring tape out, and he was pitching from 40 feet, not 60. And I reported it, and the kid became a regular play. And I almost got killed that day, but... You know, I mean, there's all sorts of things that go on in sports.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of betting behind sports. So.
That's right.
Yes, yeah. I would say the betting is not going to help sports at all.
I mean, where else do you know that the NFL suspends a player and a security guard on a game? A security guard.
Well, I don't understand why. And I'm still back to the photographer. This poor kid.
What about that kid?
And then Tyreek Hill, he's making all these plays yesterday, right? He's
paying for his salary.
He paid his salary.
Yeah.
But did you hear that the kid now just got a contract with Sports Illustrated Worldwide?
Did he?
He's gonna get a bigger contract than ever.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good.
But you know, I mean, in sports, it's just craziness. I remember when they wanted the monies or the trophies back because you got paid for doing an endorsement or you got money from, right? And then they legalize it now. It's legal for you to do these things, right? So what about the guy who they took the trophy from, who was the player of the year in college, and he was a running back, and they took
the Heisman winner?
The Heisman winner. And they took the trophy away from him, and they made
Reggie
him
Bush.
feel, that's him, Reggie Bush. And what about him, man? What about giving him back his trophy and an apology? And they won't do it.
Why did they think it?
It's just not right.
So who's going to be in the Super Bowl? What do you think?
I think Miami's going. I think Miami's going against the 49ers.
Well, I want Miami to go, but their 3 losses were the only 3 teams that have winning records.
You know, there's only one way of beating a winning team with a winning record. You got to lose to them to learn how to win. I think Miami's there, and I think San Francisco is definitely going to be
What
there.
about Josh's team?
Our defense is not good.
You don't think you're going to make
you
it
got
to the Super
holes.
Bowl?
You got some big holes on defense.
We don't have a secondary, and we're trying to get Shaquille Barnett from the Colts. We don't have a linebacker. We don't have linebackers, and we don't have secondary. So when they throw the ball, we can't tackle, and they just get 30 yards, 40 yards every pass.
And you saw Kansas City. What about home cooking last night in Green Bay?
Woo! Jordan Love looks good.
No.
Did
Look
you
at the
agree with that
home-
one call?
Did you see the last series? You talk about home cooking. Oh my God, that was horrible. And it went against Kansas City because they didn't want Kansas City to win. There was all sorts. It was an interference. The guy mugged them down the field. They didn't call that.
Did you see that one?
It's craziness.
And there were
Past
some
my
touchdowns
bedtime.
they took back? Past your bedtime?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. No fun there. And they just got destroyed again because they
fun
can't
league.
find a quarterback. I should go and play quarterback.
And Trevor
Jets.
Simeon went in.
I know.
Yeah, but now I heard that Wilson's going to start on Sunday.
Ew. Might as well just keep him for
Thank
the rest
God.
of the season.
Might as well. And you know they're not
Well,
going to renew
Aaron
his
Rodgers
contract.
is coming
did you
back,
hear?
right?
They're letting him go, huh?
Isn't Aaron Rodgers coming back?
No.
Who's
Or-
coming back? Aaron Rodgers. ain't
Rodgers.
coming. If the
He's
if the
not?
Jets are stupid and they put that guy on the field, I will burn that Jet jersey I have right here in the
I
studio.
thought they said he was coming back in 3 more weeks. It's already been a week or two.
They
He
said
can't
Christmas.
come back. You won't be stupid enough for a losing course to put him in there. Just doesn't make
No
any
reason
sense.
for him to come back.
There's
You're
no
gonna,
reason.
No sense.
you're gonna win one game with him, and you're gonna clap, and that's it.
And that's it. That's it.
Well, for him, it makes no sense either. He's making money sitting off the field. So why go?
He's a coach right
What
now.
about the rookie that came in for the Indianapolis Colts to play?
Huh? He's not a rookie.
Well, is he not a rookie?
Gardner Minshew?
Yeah. The
No,
Minch.
he was with the Jaguars his rookie
But
year.
did he ever play?
Yeah. He's
They call-
always been a very good backup. He's never been like a good starter.
Well, he
'Cause
was
he's
dropping
very
some bombs, man.
Yeah, he's
I mean, you look up,
inconsistent.
it was Rainey's football. That kid, what an arm.
He should be a starter for like a smaller team, but
The only reason I know this is because I know somebody in Tampa who's a big Indianapolis Colts fan, and she kept sending me stuff. I'm like, okay, already. Like, I go.
They text you all the time.
So you didn't watch any football?
Oh my gosh, it was on all day yesterday. Because I was recuperating from Laura's party from Saturday night.
Were they playing football then?
No, but I was.
You
I
told me
had
that they have people with gills and ferries and stuff.
They did. You left.
Oh, they weren't there? Oh, they showed up?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
They had fairy feathers and lights, and then you saw the elf on the stilts, and then we all got to dance. And of course, I have to go dance with the elf on the stilts, and the fairies came with the wings.
You were dancing with an elf on the stilts.
Yes, on the stilts. Yes, and
An elf on the stilts.
and it was that
How much
Jello
did you
shot.
drink?
Well, you saw what I drank,
That was it?
and then my one drink that I worked on all night long.
So you had 2 drinks.
I had a drink and a shot. A shot doesn't count as a drink. A
Oh,
shot
no,
is
that
a
was,
shot.
that
A
shot,
shot does not count as a
that
drink.
shot was like
Facts?
this big, and I told her, I says, that Jello is melted. You're gonna drink that? Because that's gotta be heavy alcohol. Whoop! How
Yep.
was that for you?
It was good until 3 o'clock in the morning. And
You
my
were
s-
there till 3 in the morning?
No, I was in bed at 3 in the morning, and my
Oh.
stomach decided to remind me of the Jello shot from a few hours before that. So yesterday I was kind of just laying around, letting my stomach sort of. And I didn't eat, figuring I would eat there, but then I didn't eat there.
The
So
food there was delicious.
but I didn't eat. So I didn't eat on top of the Jello shot, and then by then it was like just too late.
You
But she
really
had a lot of people there.
over 200 people, and they park everywhere. So you have to walk for a mile to get your car. I was gonna ask, any of you follow baseball? See anything
He's a
happening?
sports person. You follow
baseball.
There's
baseball
2
too?
Japanese players, the pitcher and the other 2 are going where?
Shohei, you mean?
I hear Blue Jays and Dodgers, Yankees.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I heard.
One
a
can
little.
only hope that the Yankees get one.
One is the
No.
pitcher, I think, the Yankee. He wants to play for the Yankees because of their legacy.
I
And the
don't-
other one is like Willie Mays, and I think he's going to play for the Blue Jays. Who the hell wants to play for the Blue Jays?
I don't care where Shohei goes. I just know Mike Trout is probably going to go to Philly.
Stroud?
Trout.
Mike
Trout?
Trout.
Mike Trout.
Trout is going to go to Philly?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's his. If you go
Yeah, but
and
Trout
watch
is
Eagles
done.
games, huh?
He's done.
No, he's what?
All right, you take him.
He's been the best baseball player in the league for the past 10 years.
Yeah, well, and the Atlanta Fury, he should be hanging up his cleats soon.
Ah.
Trout, to me, if Philly does that direction, and which I hope they do, I think pitching is the secret.
Have you heard about the new restaurant in Japan where they're rude? It's like called the Rude Restaurant.
They have that in here. They have it in Orlando, I think.
They got
Do
it
they
at
really?
McDonald's
Is
down
it
the
called
street.
Karen something?
It's where they go and they make fun of you. And they put like bags on your head and they give you like a nickname.
Yes,
That's
and they're
supposed to-
really rude. And
Yeah.
apparently, there's at least the one in Japan is booked out for a month. They throw the menus at you. They throw the food at you. It's not even very good food. They make fun of you what you're wearing.
And people go to this crap. Why?
Yeah, just
And there's a month wait to get into these restaurants.
Why?
That's what I'm asking them because
It's some-
apparently it's their
it's just-
generation.
I don't know. It's something different.
It's like fun entertainment.
Yeah.
I heard that they, when you're taking your order right in front of you.
So if people come here and you're rude to them, maybe more people will come and you can be rude to them.
Oh, give me a stick. I'll start hitting people with a stick. What do you think, Sally?
I actually keep every day. I check my phone, and I've got a phone call from Japan. I have no idea who it is. Maybe it's yeah.
Is it the
As you
Rude-
said that,
is
I
it the
meant to
Rude
tell
restaurant?
you. Every day I'm getting a phone call from Japan. They're not leaving a
Phone
message.
calls from China.
See, but their generation
Okay,
is
that's
different.
'cause
They
you're
just want
Chinese.
entertainment. It's just different entertainment value.
Rudeness is not entertainment.
Apparently,
Yeah, it's like, yo,
Worked for Don Rickles.
You really want to wear that outfit? You sure about that? I don't know. It's just it's a little gimmicky stuff.
I don't know if I'll be comfortable
and then
with that.
people go back.
And they keep going back.
And they keep going back, and apparently it's terrible service. It's
Oh, I don't know. Terrible
The
service.
service is supposed to be terrible.
yep.
The guy's picking his nose when he's serving.
Ew, I still want no. I still want my food on
That's
time
the
and
way
like
they
I go to
do.
a restaurant for the
Healthy.
culinary experience, not to.
Right? It's totally a different
But
generation.
don't use culinary in Spanish because they come out of the culinary, if you
You
know what I
and Sally
mean.
go to dine and enjoy the food, right?
Right.
Not the millennials. It's different. They want
I'm
entertainment.
surprised you know this information.
I mean, I would go for that.
I've enjoyed a dinner theater.
When you work at a restaurant, it's like you kind of want to go there to see how it would be if you were actually rude to your customers.
Why? If I want to go to
But do
a
people
room-
Because you probably say in your
No,
head.
because
I just go to
sometimes
McDonald's down the
Exactly.
street.
No, that's exactly that. Because sometimes I'll be serving someone and they're really like not understanding the menu, and I have to tell them more than once, and they're just not getting it. And they're like, hey, like sometimes I just want to be rude and say something back to you, but I can't because I have to be nice. But at that restaurant, you can say whatever you want.
So
You
the
have to be
ruder
nice.
they are. Do they leave a bigger tip for the
No.
the waitress?
They get
Or waiter?
30%.
So they get that no matter what, whether they're rude to them or not.
Yeah.
But the
let me
amount of
ask you.
people that
Let
are
me
coming there adds up.
let me ask you a question. If you got a rude waiter in a normal restaurant, do you tip them 20%, or
No.
you cut
Nope.
it down to 5%, 1%?
Never 5%, but I may go to 15%. Not
Yeah.
For
something
someone
I-
that's rude,
Yeah.
You never
Sally be like,
going
we're
through,
out.
I'm going to be really rude.
You never know what a server's going through, though. They probably have a lot going on.
Yeah, but they're serving
that's too
me. You got to put your stuff to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lady once at one of the restaurants. She left me there waiting for 45 minutes. So I went to the manager and I said, something's wrong. I think your waitress disappeared. Now I was waiting to see because I didn't see what happened to her. They went outside. She apparently got into a fight with somebody. And they fire her.
And no one said anything.
No one
Nobody
came
said
in.
anything. So the manager started to serve me and everything else. And then he gave me the food on the house.
If you ever want to have the worst service of all time, you have to go to Twin Peaks on Palm Beach Lakes. It's the worst place of all time. You're going to
Why?
wait 4 hours for your
What kind
dinner.
of place is Twin Peaks?
What?
Kind of like an
it-
upgraded Hooters
yeah, it's like Hooters, but
You been there?
Yes, he knows.
on the road.
Twin Peaks,
There's
get
Twin
it?
Peaks in many different cities.
I'm a little slow. Now
I
I
don't
understand
know.
why it's called Twin Peaks.
Is this what I'm thinking it is?
Yes, Twin Peaks.
no, it's just Hooters.
No,
it's not like
it's
they have
like
poles
Hooters,
in the
It's
the
not
middle.
like a
of,
man cave thing. It's
No,
not
no,
like
no.
Watch them
No.
bounce
it's
and
just a
stuff.
normal sports bar, but they're
It's
dressed a
sports
little
bar.
different.
Okay, it's a sports bar. You're making me think it's a
I
little
have the
something
funniest
else.
story. I have to tell you this
At Twin
years ago.
Peaks?
No, I don't know about it.
She
He
was on a
goes on his
boat,
own.
standing at a bar
This
in
is
the
totally
ocean.
different, but it's about a restaurant. Many, many years ago, we went to an Italian restaurant. And we're waiting and waiting and waiting, with a whole crowd of us, and nobody comes to serve us. And suddenly the owner of the restaurant comes over and he says, I'm sorry, we've had a problem. All the staff has left. There's nobody there. So, yeah, but it gets worse. So he said, I'm going to be cooking the meal. This is honestly ridiculous. So he cooks the meal. It's not all that good, but he's standing over us, asking us if we're enjoying it. Why are you leaving that? I cooked that. That's honestly the truth.
Were you with me at IHOP when that happened?
Oh,
Me-
this was a
me
nice
and-
Italian
Me
restaurant.
and Freddie were at IHOP, and we didn't get no service. We got nothing to drink. So I took and I put honey on the table and sugar, and I'm banging the table. So maybe somebody come over to clean it. And the manager comes over, an hour later, he says, everybody quit.
Yeah.
I said, oh, so I'm leaving. And I left. I never paid. It was horrible.
So you left. You got
Denny's is kind of like that. The Denny's on Palmetto, there's usually no one there. And every time I'm there, there's always the same person.
Oh, I've been to that.
You know, Thursday I had to eat a very early dinner, late lunch, early dinner, like 3 o'clock, a high protein meal for a medical test. And we went to Bonefish. And at that hour, there was one server there. But that server was also the bartender. So, you know, we're waiting and waiting, and I saw the manager. I said, "Can we get a server that's not the bartender?" And he said, "Sorry, nobody else here." And I saw a woman bringing food to another table. I said, "Well, what about her?" That's just a food runner. Then later on, that food runner was taking somebody's order. So I felt slighted.
So do you pay anybody 15%?
Yeah, and unless they drop food on my head, you know, or throw something at me, or pick their nose in my food, like you suggested before, I'm going to give them a minimum of 15%.
So if I
and
gave
I go
them,
up from there.
so if I gave them 1% and I waited, because I know he's going to come and say, "I'm sorry, what happened?" Would that be the wrong thing to do?
I don't know that
Do
they
you
would
tip
do that.
15%?
20. But I had a bad experience, and I tipped it 1%. And I'm waiting, because I'm waiting to see the person come over, either the waitress, the waiter, somebody, manager, somebody say, "I'm sorry, was your experience?" Nobody came over.
Everyone's too busy. So what do you you don't have Instacart? Anyone use Instacart?
I have used it,
Do
yeah.
you tip Instacart?
Yeah, you have to. They put a thing on there, tip.
DoorDash too, you
And
have
if you
to.
don't, I guess they don't give you
So
the
now what
delivery.
they do is if they don't like the tip you give them, they put nothing but Instacart. Well, orders that have better tip percentages will get picked up faster. So then you sort of like guilted into giving them
No,
more.
that's blackmail.
And then you start rationalizing in your head, well, what's 2 hours of my time worth for someone to actually go shopping, shop
Right.
it, and drive it to my house and deliver it. What's
Exactly.
that worth to you?
And DoorDash is getting so expensive that people are starting to cancel their orders after they get them, so that they don't have to pay for it.
Can
Oh,
you
that's
do that?
smart.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
That's
People are
smart.
just
Oh my
canceling their
God.
orders.
That's smart.
After they pay
DoorDashing.
for them?
Yes, because they can't take the food back. That is
So how do you
brilliant.
cancel an order?
The only one that's aggravating is if you go to like a pizza store or like these quick fast food places and they have the little machines and it flips over. It says, "Do you want to tip your person?" No, I'm not gonna tip you for just handing me a slice of pizza.
Yeah,
It seems
they all
so
have
silly.
that tip thing. So
Yeah.
where do you tip? When do you not tip? That's the question.
I don't tip. I only
Whether
tip
it
when I
is
get
nobler
served.
in the minds to that's Shakespeare.
If they serve me, and if they don't serve me right, I'm not gonna tip them.
What if the pizza place gives you a slice of pizza? Do you tip them?
No, I want him to say thank you for coming here and eating my food. I'm not gonna tip him. I paid him. Why do I have to tip him
So
on
who
top
do
of
you
paying?
tip if you're sitting down at a restaurant and they
Yeah.
bring the food to you and
Yeah.
they're serving you and they're taking your order and you're sitting there for an hour and a half and like it's your time?
Yes.
It's your time.
You know, a lot of people won't tip the guy behind the counter. Like if you go to a deli and get a big order, like with bagels and lox and cream
always
cheese, you know,
does.
to bring home.
Yeah, they don't.
He always
I
gives
always
money.
tip the guy
Yeah.
who's working hard for me, doing all that
Yeah,
stuff.
but that guy, you gotta remember, you're paying 40% above what he pays on his food. Do you know that a can of soda, how much is a can of soda now? $4? A bottle of water? $3?
Bottle of water, $2, $3.
Okay, a bottle of water is not even 25 cents. So somebody's making the money here, and then you're gonna tip on top of
Not the guy behind the counter serving me.
You don't know that. Sometimes they're the owners. You ever notice that there's never an owner in the premises? I told you that I went somewhere where I told her to go get a job, and the guy came out. And I said, I see them, and I see you, the guy. He was Greek, like our friend Eva's husband. And I says, are you the owner? He says, he looks around and says, no, I'm not the owner. Because you don't want the heat, being the owner. Harvey taught me this. Never tell them I'm the owner. Somebody else got to be the owner. And they're making, especially the way things have gone up in price.
I can't believe that
expensive.
restaurant's still open.
Which one?
The one that you told her, that one that shall remain nameless.
Why?
Because it's a huge restaurant, and where is their business coming from?
You're talking about the one over there in
By you?
Jog?
Is it always busy?
Yesterday was packed to the
Wait,
gills.
which place are you talking? You're talking about 2J's, right? Or a different place? Okay.
Should remain anonymous.
I was making sure. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I was trying to
Sounds like a
connect that.
deli.
Yeah, but that one that I'm talking about, apparently somebody must have just bought it because the casings were full. And they smelled delicious, and the food was delicious,
They
and
went
it
to the
was
laundry.
big. Somebody must have just bought this place. That's why they need new people, because the girl that I knew that always worked there is gone.
Do you remember years ago, the guy from the deli I knew came up to iHeart, his name was Mike, and he did a whole. So I went back
Yes.
to the deli last week. I hadn't been there in years.
He had your picture.
No, that's a different guy. This deli we had, that was the guy from Doris's. Not Doris's, Joseph's.
Yeah.
That was a different thing.
Yeah, it was a picture somebody took of us. They cut, no, it was you and Chuck?
No, it was you, me, and Les.
Yeah, and they took us out, and they had her alone in the picture frame.
I think the guy was fired. But no, this was the other deli. He came running out from behind the counter, gave me a huge hug. He asked for you. How's your partner? How's
Who's
the
that?
radio business? The guy from the deli at Bagel City. The big guy, Mike. You knew him from New York from somewhere. Mike from New York from the deli. Come on. Sounds familiar, right? Pretty
Okay.
anyone. But anyway, he asked for you. How is he? How was everyone loves you.
When did you see Mike?
Last weekend, I went to get food when the kids were coming over for Thanksgiving
Where did
weekend.
you go?
Bagel City South, next to my house.
Bagel City South. I've never heard of a
No, I
bagel.
brought him up to iHeart. That's many years ago. He came up to talk about whatever it was at the time, the radio business. Anyway, everyone loves you.
Yeah, I know.
We're
I
gonna
can see
take
my
a
phone. You
commercial
want to see
break.
all? You want to see all the people that love me?
But you're looking good. Look at you, matching the shirt. More to come on the other side of this break. 888-994-4995, Studio A. Stay tuned. Right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new CareWatch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The CareWatch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. The CareWatch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your CareWatch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
When a garage door breaks down or the opener stops working, you need to act fast. So if it's broken, call Broughton. Broughton Garage Door Sales can handle all of your service, repair, and installation needs. And if you need a new garage door or garage door opener, call Broughton. They have a great line of Clopay garage doors and LiftMaster openers. And their expert technicians can prevent major problems with annual garage door tune-ups. Broughton Garage Door Sales, opening doors for you since 1955. Visit broughton.com. That's BROTEN.com. Or call 954-946-5555. That's 954-946-5555.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
We're actually just on commercial break talking about Super Patch. And I have to say, you've been an inspiration. So you had me walking through Antarctica without patches, but you wear the patches now. How are you doing with all of that?
I gotta tell you a story.
Tell me.
So I went to St. Augustine and I was walking around and I had a bad back. I guess because when you walk 8 miles,
Yeah.
it's going to happen, right? So I went through this for a couple of days, and I put this patch on, the Freedom. But I put it in the middle of my back to see what happened. And the pain disappears. So I said to myself, come on, there's no way in the world. So I stopped worrying for 2 days, and the pain started to come back. And I did it again, and that's what I have. I have the Freedom on my back, and I have no pain. It's really weird. Weird, I tell you.
Location.
Because they say that the patches you're not supposed to put on location.
Well, I can't put it on my ear, and that's where I have pain.
But maybe you can. You can put it in the
Put it
back of the ear,
underneath,
right here.
Underneath.
Well, but you know, there's hair, and you're not supposed to.
Oh, listen, I know all about that. But you know, you gotta just rip it off. You put it right here.
You've got the Liberty, and how many do you have on today?
I got the Liberty, I got this one,
The Freedom,
the Freedom, and I got this one,
the Victory.
the
Wow.
Victory.
I love the way how you have that whole situated there.
I had the doom, and the boom, and I had the Flow, which I put on my ankles for the neuropathy. And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't mess with Mother Nature. Yeah, I don't know why it works for me. I was talking to Chuck on Saturday night.
It's working for him too.
Oh, but he denies it. But I don't deny it. The Super Patch is here to stay. I think it's a fantastic product. What's the website?
Boca, BOCA.superpatch.com. He actually woke up this morning. He said he slept through the night, and I guess with the neuropathy, your foot's almost like in a cramp, like a grip.
It can be.
He said he actually felt his foot releasing.
Loosen up.
Yeah. And so he says, I just got to remember to put them on. So now he's in this whole pattern, I guess, of putting them on in the mornings and changing them. He's sleeping at night. He
And
said
if
it's
it's
releasing
if it comes from Chuck, you know, it has to be real because Chuck don't believe nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
He'll try it and try it and try it before he recommends it, but now he is a believer in it for sure.
It's funny.
All right, what do we have over there for
So what are we
Pictionary?
doing?
Huh?
Huh? What do we got? Time for
We-
some holiday fun?
We have holiday Pictionary, actually.
Okay.
Christmas version of Pictionary.
Okay.
We got the lower thirds in there, right? All right, don't put them up just yet. So we have teams that we're going to do. I'm going to draw for one team, and Casey's going to draw for another team.
Both of you are in trouble.
Who are the teams?
I want Steve and Sally on my team.
Aw.
Mainly Steve.
Oh, I was just going to pay
mainly
you
Sally,
such a
I'm
nice
sorry.
compliment.
Mainly Sally.
Good luck.
And then
I feel so wanted.
I feel bad, but Don and Freddie
bad
are going to
too.
have.
Oh, we got Casey, Freddie.
Hey, I didn't know it was holiday, so I feel a little better actually.
Casey, don't worry about it. You know what we should do? Let's bring Super D over here.
Dylan?
Big D over
Big
here.
D.
Dylan, Big D, come over here. You sit over here. Take this mic. You're going to be on our team because I can see that this is a little lopsided.
Because they got Steve and Sally, and it's you and me.
Come sit over here.
Right here.
Yeah, and take that mic. What number is that mic?
We are going to be showing the words on the screen.
Make
So
sure
when
it
we
has
show
a
the words,
green-
you guys are
green
going to have to
light.
close your eyes
Yeah,
for at
close
least 3
your eyes.
seconds, okay?
A6.
Big D is on A6. A6 for Big D.
Can we get a new nickname? I like it, but it's just, I don't know.
See the Big D or Double D?
I
Make
saw
up.
your Big D retired.
Don't, wait, what? Never mind. Let's
They're
go.
all laughing
Let's start
in
the
there.
game. All right,
close
so
your
you want
eyes?
to go first? Let's see Casey go first.
All
So
right,
Don
close
and
your
Freddie-
eyes. Don't look.
Don
You
and
gotta
Freddie, close your eyes.
D.
And we can put the word up on the screen.
No peeking.
No peeking.
Wait, whose team am I on?
You're going to be on our team.
On our
See the
team.
word?
Sounds good. Who's going first?
All right,
Casey,
take it off.
we're going to try to guess the word. Is that it?
All right, let's go full screen with the drawing. And hold on. We're going to have a minute, okay?
You don't know how to draw
Go
this?
full screen with the drawing.
If you don't
and
know how to
let's
draw
start.
this, we're already in trouble.
And 3, 2, 1, go. You got 1 minute.
Come on, draw.
You got
Put
1 minute to
something on there.
draw.
Bigger. Hair, sun, sunlight.
A snow angel.
That's incredible.
How did you
Wow.
forget that? 12 straight lines.
That's
I'll
incredible.
give you the black one next.
Ever remember doing that as a kid? I never did, but
trying to draw.
I can't even see what the hell she drew. It looks like a hand with a rubber
was
glove
really-
on it.
Dawn, that was amazing.
It was like me accusing people of cheating at Wordle.
Okay,
hell did you get
Steve, Sally, close your eyes.
Did you look?
no.
All right, let's
You
see
gotta
what this
think
word
like
is.
Casey.
Damn. Okay. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the timer? Yeah. Give me a countdown. 3. Oh, what am I doing? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. All right. I know y'all got this, right?
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the House. Oh, okay. It's
Gingerbread House.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say it.
Catch me if you can.
I
I'm
got to the word
gingerbread man.
ginger, and he said it.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. See, that's why I wanted Steve on my team.
How the hell did
Never
he
mind
get
about
gingerbread
me.
house?
I was going to say
There's
that.
the house.
It's the
and you
house
just
and the
draw a little
gingerbread man.
gingerbread man.
It's a holiday theme. You see a house.
He said, remember the holidays.
Catch me if you
Cheated a
can.
little bit.
Antonio, can you turn the brightness
I
of the
thought it
color
was
correction
like
on the brightness
earthquake
down a
and
little bit?
suns around us.
Remember in Shrek where Gingy ran out of the stove?
She's screaming.
But in the
Screaming.
morning, I'm making waffles.
He's screaming like a lobster. Don't you watch TV? Kids' movies? No. All right, next one. Stacy's up next.
Yep, close your eyes.
Okay.
Close your eyes. And we got, where's the word?
Snow angels. You got it?
All right, hold on.
Are
All
we
right,
ready?
Take it away. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go.
Draw.
You just gotta draw.
Okay. Oh shoot.
Keep drawing. Come on.
Bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum. You got 30 seconds.
Elf on a shelf.
No.
Is that a house?
No, I don't know.
Someone's pants.
You just gotta keep going.
An elf.
Just keep going.
You got to
Pants,
keep
legs?
going, and we don't get it. A castle. Something in a
Put
castle.
something in there. Put something
I
in
know,
it.
I know what the word is, and I can't
30
get it.
seconds.
It ain't a
Snowman?
snowman, right?
Okay, I'm gonna have to pass.
No,
You
you
can't
can't
pass.
pass.
You can't
Keep
pass.
going.
I don't know what to draw.
Is it a house? Is it overalls? Is it Santa's belly?
Is that a
Whoa.
face?
I don't
Is
know
that
what
a
that is.
face? A chicken?
12,
Mickey
11.
Mouse?
Chickens are in it. That makes sense.
Hen house.
9, 8,
Egg.
7.
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
Oh! You got it, baby.
What is
I
that?
draw a milk carton. Like,
What is that
That
though?
was the buzzer
You know what
beater.
eggnog is?
No, what are you drawing?
I was trying
Eggnog.
to draw a milk carton, and then he said draw eggs. So.
Epic fail.
Dude, I am like,
You should have drawn a chicken and pour, pour.
dude,
the
I'm even
chicken
worse with
eggnog.
this stuff. Like, I played this with my family once. My word was toothpick. I drew a 2-inch line and expected them to get it. They're all yelled at me.
That's why he's on our team.
Let me see the Sharpie.
You
What's
got
the
it.
next
That was a
word?
good guess.
Steve, Sally, close your eyes. Yes. Oh, come on.
Yes, that's a
Okay.
good one.
Okay.
Wait.
Here. You ready for the timer?
I think we have a marker for that.
All right.
Bridge
3,
over the river Kwai.
2, 1. You guys ready? Let's go. All right.
Huh?
These drawings are actually easy.
First of all, it's
Well,
not
he's a
fair.
graphic
Because he's a
designer.
graphic designer.
Oh my God, he's really good at drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, okay, we got it.
That's
Monkey.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
Once he drew the nose, he got it.
Good job, Sal.
Thank you, Sally.
That's the
That's
problem,
right.
is that
Shows
he
the
draws.
right- Yes.
Josh,
You got to
chose
draw with
right
your
to
left
draw.
hand. You got to do it with your left hand.
All right. I guess it is tied. All right. I think we got 2 more, actually.
Wow.
Huh? Well, you kind of have to make another one. You got to come up. Remy's good. She can come up with one real quick.
Remy. It's not even her name. It is now though.
Remy Martin.
You name everybody and it all sticks.
Or you want to go at the same time?
They don't stick.
All right,
Whoever
we'll do
gets
one
it
more.
first?
We're gonna open it up. Who's
All right.
drawing,
Whoever
though?
gets it first. We got one more. All right. So
Okay.
everyone close their eyes.
Oh, so everybody, okay.
Casey,
Yeah.
you drawing?
Okay.
Everyone's drawing. So Sally, Steve, I need you to get this one for
Who's
me. All right,
drawing?
let's see what's on the
Casey.
screen.
We both are. We're gonna see.
Oh, look at Josh's.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Wait. You can't start yet.
Can we open our eyes?
Yes, you can open your eyes right now. Where's the blue
Alright.
Sharpie?
I'm going to look at Josh's drawing.
You want to trade?
It wasn't.
All right, you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Show the screen.
Oh, yeah, where's it at?
Christmas tree. Elf on the shelf.
No.
Santa
Christmas
Claus.
angel.
Christmas angel. Christmas angel. You got it. You got it. Christmas angel. You got to speak louder.
Who got it?
Dawn got it.
Who? From what picture?
Christmas angel.
From
Well,
his and yours.
together.
Christmas angel.
Yeah, there we go. That's not bad.
That was pretty good teamwork.
Christmas angel.
Sorry, thank you, Steve.
Nice job, Steve.
See that? Wow, it's just like,
Round of
there you
applause
go.
for Steve. The true MVP.
Nice job, you guys.
Thank you.
That was hilarious.
That was fun.
You know, the object of the game is to get somebody who can draw, not somebody who can and sort of can.
I'm still trying to figure out how Dawn got Snow Angel.
That was very good.
You know what she tells me? She was thinking like her.
You got to think like Casey.
Casey, but the angel came out good.
That was a good one.
You could have, you know. I
That was
tried.
a good drawing.
Yeah, it was.
That was a great drawing.
That was a good drawing.
Because Josh had the tree.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
So it worked out sort of nicely.
Well, this Friday, if you are available, Sally and Steve, we have the kids from Somerset Academy coming up with Shelley Sweet Shells coming to sing. And I heard from Rudolph that we might be having a surprise visitor on Friday for the kids as well.
We're hoping he doesn't forget his stop here.
We need Amazon to make sure that he doesn't forget his stop.
No, we need him.
Where's she
Because he
meant?
seems to forget everything. Santa's very busy. He forgets to show up where he's supposed to be.
Well, you try his job. It's not easy.
Exactly. You know what Mrs. Claus is saying on Christmas Eve?
Get out.
Yes, vacation. You need me to come home, honey? No, go enjoy the rest of your evening out.
We
That's
may-
the modern day Mrs.
You know the new
Claus.
thing
We may
right now
have-
is that
I
like
think Mrs. Claus
See
or
you next
Elf is
year.
coming with him. Somebody's
Really?
coming
I
with
think the
Santa.
elf is coming.
Elf,
One of his
Michelle?
elves?
Yeah.
Make it an elf.
The
I
elf
think
is
one of
coming
his
with
elves
him.
are coming.
She actually said to him, I see you next year.
a lot of parents aren't celebrating by giving gifts anymore. Are you realizing that? Like
No.
it's just Christmas time and no gifts.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's
see a lot
because
of
times are
families-
hard.
Yeah.
Where'd you
But
hear
they're
that?
like a couple, like a family I follow, like they don't do gifts for their Christmas, and I don't know why. She's like, we haven't done Christmas in 5 years, and we've liked it like this. I'm like, okay.
I gotta tell you,
And there's like 6 kids in that family.
this year I wouldn't even want to do the Santa thing. I'd rather do a meal, something where everybody can. Because a lot of, like he's new, you don't know what to get. And some of the kids that come in here, I don't know what to get. What do you get somebody who has everything?
That's just Scroogey, though.
No, it's not. You can get food. You can get food is like the international language of appreciation.
So why don't we let everyone do what they feel they want to do? If they want to do a gift, we can do white elephant. If you want to bring a meal, you can bring a meal.
This white elephant thing I don't like because if I like your gift, I take
I
it.
mean, it's just like anything. Except he just wants a meal.
Comment.
What
What
kind
if
of
we
deal
did
is
the
that?
grab
You got a
bag
better
game?
gift. Let me take yours. I
What
don't
if we
want
did
that.
that game? We all brought like a present, and then there's like a board on like if you like a roll of dice, if you get like a 6 or something, you have to give it to somebody.
Okay,
And
that's
it's
a
like
good
a big
idea.
game.
I
and
don't
then
like
you end
that.
up
If
with
you
something.
if you
doesn't like
if you got
anything.
me, right? If you got me, I'd rather have from you some food to share.
You just want
The
food.
two of us.
What, are you hungry?
Bring food.
He just wants food.
I just want
Grab
like
a
you did with
food.
the friendship thing.
But that was Thanksgiving.
the Frank-
Christmas is different.
It's the same difference.
So you mean you have to, if you have food and you pick a card and it tells you have to eat that, you have to eat
Like a
what
truth or
the
dare with
card
the
tells
food.
you?
Okay.
okay, what are you drinking?
I
Like,
just know
there's this
if somebody
game I
gives-
play
grab a
with my
card.
family
if
whenever I
somebody
go to
gives me
New
a
Jersey.
fruitcake, I'm going to know that they re-gift
Oh, I love fruitcake.
Do you know how many years I did that? What is this? I didn't even know what a fruit cake was.
Oh, I love fruitcake.
Some of them are never open for
You are a
20
fruitcake.
years.
Oh.
Oh, no. Really?
Some of them are
My job
re-gifted.
from back,
They never
from back
open.
home used to
Look
sell
at the seal. It
fruitcakes
says
and used to have them
1987.
decorated.
No, you give it to someone and they go,
We've had
This is
Hanukkah
being
this week, so we got a whole big start.
You see, for you it's different because you guys got all these multiple days. You got like 8 days. I can see it. Gifting, and gifting. But you know, Christmas is a one
Yeah, but
day.
it's gotten more expensive because when the kids were little, 8 days were like 8 days. Now it's.
Well,
now I
that's-
don't do 8 gifts for the kids.
well,
You
that's
want
the
me to
other-
adopt you?
I actually have a question. Would you give only one gift a night, or would you do like multiple presents like one?
It would depend on
the
like,
person.
It,
That's what it depends
When the
on.
kids
Like
were little, we would do a Hanukkah party, and they would just have piles because the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, and everyone would just like bring hordes of toys. and things, and they could open them all, or they could do one a night, whatever they wanted to do. They kind of had to ration it out how they wanted to.
This
For us,
gifting
that's what we did.
is tough because you got kids leaving, going, coming. So you're trying to balance out a day.
can't balance
You
it
can't.
all.
If we have a day when they're all here and they all eat food and everybody has
But I
little-
think they all want to give something.
You can get whatever you want.
I think
I
we
don't
should do
care.
a game.
Huh?
If not Secret Santa, I think we should do a grab bag game. That's what I do with my family whenever I'm in New Jersey. We
What's
get
a
like,
grab bag game?
So there's a dice, and everyone has a present, or it's either opened or not. And the each number on the dice means something different. So you can either give the present to somebody, ask a present, like trade it, or you're like giving it to the next person, and eventually someone ends up with a present. And then everyone opens them at the same time, and you figure out what you have.
It's like the dreidel.
Yeah.
You can give a present, you get nothing, you share some.
See, but I don't want to do that.
But not everyone's gonna end
I
up
know,
with
you don't want
something.
to do anything but eat.
No, it's not
And
that.
you don't even
Last
eat.
year, I got one of the producers, right? I didn't know what the
The
hell
gift just
to
came in the
get
mail
her.
though last week.
Well, this is the point. Well, that's the point.
And
This
I got
game
her a
is
gift,
to get
and
anything.
Amazon didn't deliver till March, and by then she was gone. It's just very uncomfortable.
And these, like, you get coffee mugs, candy, like decorations,
Why
like
can't we just
anything.
go to Presidente and let me bring some
can do
rice
that
and
too.
beans? No, I don't want to do it two. I want to do it one.
No.
Actually, your idea is good, Freddie. I agree with
Because
you.
everybody, didn't you guys enjoy Thanksgiving with all
Right.
the
That's
food?
Thanksgiving.
Yes, I think it's good.
Well, every day should be Thanksgiving.
Because now they want to give a gift.
Well, they can get whatever the hell they want, but when you stop, and then people are leaving, you want to do it on the 14th, you can. Half the people are leaving, or they're sick, or this, and it's a mess. This year is a total mess.
No, it's not.
I'll let you handle it.
My parents are saying it's a total mess because of the wedding. They're like, yeah, we're all money out.
That's right, and that's another thing. Money's tight right now.
So
What are you
we
going to
have a
make, a
limit.
$3 gift?
20.
I
That's
think
tough.
20. Everybody just bring
20.
something that's $20, and you don't have to open it yet. You can just open it when it's all over. Or
Talking
vice
about
versa.
you, they put a
I know
camera
what I'm
and
getting
everything.
you. I got to order it.
You better not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell to get you.
Penguin.
For 20 bucks? You
Stuffed
don't have a
penguin.
$20 penguin.
Baxton. I'm going to have Baxton bring me one back from the Galapagos. We're going to
Speaking of
figure it out,
Baxton,
though.
I was not in the holiday spirit till I walked in here today at the beginning of your show and heard him sing.
See that?
He
That's
did
going to
good.
make his day.
Very good. Is he there?
That wasn't even the song he practiced.
Yeah.
It was? It sounded better.
We were going to do a mean one, but I don't know if we have time.
Where is he? If you're going to do it, you got to do it
He's got
now.
headphones in. He doesn't hear us. But before we wrap this up, I just want to, everyone, Frank Ruffolo, he's having a drawing. Can you lift that up? If not, I'll grab it. Anyone who buys one of Frank's books between today and December 18th, so time is running out. We've got 14 more days, either here at the cafe for a signed copy or on his website, frankaruffolo.com. Gets entered into win a drawing of his entire collection of books.
It's about 400 pounds of
So
books. here.
check it out. All of his are in there, and when the new one comes out, we'll even gift that to you as well. So come to the studio. If you buy it on Amazon, just let us know you purchased one, and we can put your name in the drawing also. But his books are amazing, and I keep, every time I see something on the news, I'm thinking, and here we go again. It was in one of Frank's books. It's amazing.
It is. And you got the whole thing in here, soup to nuts. Dawn read all of this in about 4 hours.
No, they take some reading, I got to tell you. And to Frank and Chris, we miss you. Feel better soon, Chris, and come on in. Hopefully they're going to be here for the drawing on December 20th to win this basket. But in the meantime, just enjoy reading. And
Is Baxton going to take us out?
Baxton, Steve said he was not in the holiday spirit until he came in and heard you singing.
Thank you.
See what you do for people? We tease you a lot, but you mean a lot to a lot of people.
You know, I think music is kind of the
No register.
He drives him crazy.
He thinks music is what?
Yeah.
I think music is just kind of that one thing that can really change people. You know, you can be in the worst mood ever possible, and you listen to a certain song, and it completely changes everything.
And it's funny because Baxton says he doesn't know if he wants to be a singer now. He wants to be a songwriter.
Can you be a singer-songwriter?
You can be both.
You
I
can do
wanna be a
both.
writer. Like I think music will always be something that's there, but like the music industry is cutthroat.
Everything, it's very cutthroat.
Yeah. You know, and it's very tailored around being a certain thing. And you have to be turned on 100% of the time, and it just kind of makes a thing sometimes. Like, I know that my uncle was in the music industry for a very long time, and I know that it's done a lot of good things for him, and he's got a lot of success, and I know it nearly destroyed him. So it's just stuff kind of like that to think about.
Well, music is one of those things that it does a whole lot of good for the outside, but sometimes you're actually crying on the inside because you're singing things that happen to you. How many times did I tell the singers, are you dating or did you break up? Because when they broke up, the music is even more powerful because they're singing from emotion. So he's learning now the difference between both.
So we're gonna have Baxton's gonna take us out. Baxton, what are you gonna sing today? Are you and Josh both singing?
Yes, we are.
Ah, okay. We got a little bit of the Grinch.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, so the guys are going to take us out. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Happy holidays. Have a little more patience with each other. And we're going to have the guys take us out. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Grinch.
Thank you.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Nice and tasty.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with the 29.5-foot pole.
Wow, thank you.
You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch, Mr. Martin. You're termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Martin. Given the choice between the two of you, I take the seasick crocodile.
Are you ready?
You're a foul one, Mr. Martin. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Martin. The three words that best describe you as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, and stunk. You're rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're king of soulful socks. Your heart's a dead tomato splashed with moldy polka dots, Mr. Grinch.
Your soul is an appalling dumphead, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. Nauseate me,
Mr. Grinch,
with the nauseous soup of nos. You're a crooked jerky jockey, we're a dive a crooked hoss, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Mr. Sumner.
Mr. Martin.
Thank you,
by
thank
the
you,
way,
thank
you
you.
weren't a good talk. Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show, as always. You are my man.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.